Phoku's wife is pregnant. Nkanyezi had an abortion. Ye ke tlhakantswiki e. You guys, I am as shocked as you are. So a little bit of recap. Phoku and his wife, they are separated. I don't know if they divorced or not, but it is safe for me to say that they are separated. So Phoku is dating Umkhulu Kulube as Umnetisi. So this show was shot during lockdown, level 3, level 2, somewhere there. So it was towards the end of the year. So it is safe to say that it was around September, October, or November, right? When Phoku came out. Fast forward, we are in 2021. Now Phoku's wife is pregnant. You guys, your husband just told you that he is gay, and then now you are moving on within a period of less than 6 months, and then you are pregnant. Not by your husband, by another man. You found, please balance me. I'll say this again. You found out that your husband is gay. You separate with your husband. Then you move on and then you fall pregnant within a period of 6 months. What do you call this, you guys? Balance me there. What do you call this? And we saw on the show that, I am not making a mockery out of this, but this is sad, more especially for the kids. I mean, they are going counseling, for God's sake. They are going counseling, the kids. They are, I just feel sorry for them. Like, I so feel sorry for the kids. They have to accept that their father is wearing skirts and dresses. Their father now is in dukes. Their father is not only in dukes, the father is dating a traditional doctor. Now the mother is coming with an infant of another man. It's just a lot for the kids. It's a lot. Like, these two, they should not be called adults. They are just parents because they gave birth to these poor kids. But they put in these kids through trauma. These kids, they don't deserve such parents. These two parents, hence we say that two wrongs don't make no right. These are just my thoughts. You can also share your sentiments in the comment section, but this is just morally wrong. Two wrongs don't make no right. Phoku is gay. Well, it's not wrong for a person to decide to whom they love or which type of sex that they feel attracted to, but he's been living a lie, and he gave birth and he gave life to these kids. He should have told this woman all along that, you know what, I am bisexual or I am gay, other than to put these poor kids into such a situation. These kids are going to be mocked at school because of this reality show. Not that there is anything wrong with the reality show, but with the fact of the reality of their parents, No, man, this is just not on. And where do they get even the time to do such things instead of making a good future for their kids? Have you seen the background that Phoku and his wife come from? Have you seen the background? I don't want to say much because you can see that, you know what? Mola ke matata. I'm serious. And yet they still bring problems on top of problems. Anyway, I pass Phoku and his wife and their entanglements. I move on. Nkanyezi. Wow. I need to breathe a little bit. Give me a second. So we saw that Nkanyezi is pregnant. And I did a video about this. So if you want to see who Masako was talking about when he said that he is suspicious that this baby is not his, you can check the video. It is down below. The link to the video is down below in the description box. So at the end of the video, you will also see an end screen. You can click there. It will take you straight to the video. Anyway, so Nkanyezi is pregnant and apparently Nkanyezi had a miscarriage. That's what she said. She said that she had a miscarriage and this is her third born. So Nkanyezi has a boy and a girl, and we don't know whether she was ever married or not. But when he told Maseko, he was like, you know what, at home we don't do fat and set, but I'm willing to do this fat and set with you because I love you so much. And it was unfortunate that she fell pregnant the moment that she got to Mamelodi. And you know, it is convincing that Nkanyezi's baby was for Maseko because Umamkhulu as well is pregnant. So we say that ge mosadi a imile madi a monna a fisha. So ga fisha, it is possible gore monnola a ka tsamaya a imisha mosadi o mongwe. In this case ke mang? Ke Nkanyezi. But now Nkanyezi as well, her actions are just not supporting this whole statement that I just said. Why do I say this? Nkanyezi said that she had a miscarriage. So Mr. Maseko and Umamkhulu are saying that her actions are just not supporting what I'm saying. Because they say that, Nkanyezi is aloof for one. Nkanyezi the time that she had a miscarriage, she said that when she went for her clinic checkup, when she got there, they found out that the baby's heart is not beating. Or before that, before it stopped beating, she said that they told her that the baby's heart is beating slowly. And then when she went for the next appointment, they told her that the baby's heart stopped beating. And the time when she went for the clinic appointment, she was with a certain Magogo in Mamelodi, go SNS, you know. So when a baby's heart stops beating, when you're a mother, you know this. When you fell pregnant, you know this. You can't feel a baby's heartbeat in your first trimester. You can't. Even when you're in the second trimester, you can't. But you can feel when the baby has stopped moving within a day or two. That's when you will see that, you know what, there's something wrong. So Nkanyezi has 2 kids. Okay, fine. Then she went to the clinic. When she got to the clinic, they told her that the baby's heart stopped beating and she miscarried. So when she miscarried, so when you have a miscarriage, we all know because they put us in the same ward. So when you have a miscarriage, they are patients that gave birth on that room, and then there is a certain room, but you wouldn't see up until you pay attention to that. There is a certain room where they put patients that miscarried, unless there is no beds. So they put patients that have miscarried on a certain room for them to get counseling from time to time. You cannot just go to the hospital today and be like, or clinic and be like, I miscarried, and then they give you pills, go home. No, you need a womb scrub. Not a womb scrub, my apologies. They need to clean you because there was a baby in there. There was a structure of a baby, bones and baby's heart, limbs and all of that. Even though it wasn't a fully formed baby, but there was parts of a baby's structure and bones in there. A baby was developing. So how do you get a miscarriage and then you go home? So that was a red flag right there. Unless Nkanyezi had an abortion. Because when you have an abortion, you backstreet abortions, you go have abortion, they clean you, they put a pill inside you, and then you go home. And then you have a heavy flow. That's it. It's same day. But now when you have a miscarriage and you go to a public and then you go to a public hospital, you go for counseling. They will not let you go. You will sleep at a hospital for 1 or 2 days or 3 if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. And then they need to also clean that baby out of your system. And so right now I know that they no longer allow patients or pregnant mothers to go bury the baby by themselves. Government does not allow that. I'm talking about public hospitals, you guys. So the government bury the deceased babies themselves, just like when they take our placentas, you know. But Nkanyezi had a miscarriage. He went to the clinic and then came back the same day. What do you call that? What do you call that? That can be. That is questionable, actually. That is very suspicious. It is very questionable. So, Nkanyezi is like full of drama. And even the manner in which she is acting, she doesn't even look hurt by the loss of her baby. She still looks okay. She's fine with the whole ordeal of losing the baby. Perhaps she's putting on a front of trying to be strong. But when you're talking about a baby that you love, from a man that you love, you will break every time you talk about that baby. But she looks not bothered at all. She doesn't look bothered at all. It's like whatever, But I get it also because Mr. Maseko wasn't supportive, So perhaps she grew a thick skin. Perhaps that made her to change her whole attitude, because you can imagine she's also competing with Umamkulu. Umamkulu is pregnant as well. So probably Umamkulu is getting all the attention, and then Nkanyezi was just like, you know what? This is just me and my baby. And then she became heartless. She couldn't care what anyone had to say. And plus, Dabula is not even supportive of Nkanyezi. So you can imagine also, I think it's the stress that came with that made Nkanyezi to miscarry the baby. That's if indeed Nkanyezi did miscarry the baby. That is if she did miscarry. Anyway, I can allegedly say that because I don't have proof to back up what I'm about to say. Mamkulu gave birth to a baby boy. So congratulations to Maseko Jr. When I get the picture, I will share with you guys. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my video. Oh wow, you guys, Umdeni. Like I am shook.